playing realistic role-playing. And what this series is, if you don't know, go check out the other 2 videos. It's only episode 3. But disclaimer before I start the video, this is well, not a brand new mic. It's an old mic, but I haven't used it in so long. I spent about 20 minutes before episode hooking it up, and basically making sure the volume adjuster was working, so that way I'm not super loud in you guys' ears. Sorry if I just blew your eardrums out. But yeah, because I hate it when YouTube videos are too quiet or too loud. Like, there's some YouTube videos out there, not going to point fingers at the YouTubers, but basically, I'll put the headphones in my phone and have it on volume 1, and I'll be able to hear it without the headphones in my ears. That's quite annoying because I like staying up all night watching YouTube videos, and that makes it really difficult. Also, nothing about it. So in the last 2 episodes, we did get everything set up, and this is not our house. We're gonna use this as like a hotel kind of thing, and yeah, we do need to get our Jeep, however, not our Jeep. Yeah, our I think it was a Hummer. Yeah, it was a Hummer. We don't live too far from here though. We only live down this way. We're actually gonna go ahead and drive a bit crazy. I know it's raining, so I want to actually be careful with the way I'm driving. Because it does mean I'm not going to be able to race later today, because obviously the rain, slippery roads. Let's go ahead and just pull into the house anyways. And actually, we're going to have to go to the, we're going to have to go to the shop, actually, so, yeah, that's kind of nice, I guess. Yeah, CEO. And yeah, I think we're honestly gonna get our where is it? Our Patriot. Now I do want to eventually, sadly, sell this car, the Mustang I have, because honestly I want to buy a nice new a truck. Honestly, like I also want to sell the Hummer and buy a Lincoln Town Car, something like that, something along those lines. You know, more. I mean, this is an expensive vehicle and I like it, but I want a car and I want a truck. This isn't a truck, and it is nowhere close to a truck. And I want to kind of give up the racing life. I mean, I don't have to always give it up, because where I work with selling cars, I can always buy a race car there and sell it there. Of course, the only issue is I don't like having to have this, because I barely use it, because she's my baby, but I have to sell her eventually. Now, we do have a warehouse not too far, and I do have a truck. Let me go ahead and kind of show you guys where the warehouse is, not the warehouse, yeah, the warehouse. Over here, guys. Right by where we race over on, okay, so we'll find it on the map right over here. We race here and the warehouse here, so we're actually going to go ahead and head over there because, yeah, I don't think I haven't shown it off in today's episode. We're actually going to be bringing the car with us because I want to drop it off there. So let's go ahead and bring the car. So usually there's a truck there, my Dodge Ram 1500 Hemi RT. So that's quite nice. Also, I do actually, hold on a minute, guys, technical difficulty here, but this is quite, ooh. Oh, no, yeah, it is headphones. So this is a bit quieter than normal. Like, a lot quieter, if I'm being honest. But we'll deal with it. And yeah, now, it does seem to have already cleared up the rain and everything, so we should be able to get there with no issues. I say that though, as I almost hit a guy in the car. I assumed he was going to merge, but you know what they say about assuming. You make a you-know-what out of me and you. We're gonna... Yeah, I do like taking a couple of illegal turns here and there, but of course I don't want to do any damage to my car, because this car's my baby, man. You know, for those of you who don't know, when you have a car that's like this, you have to treat it as if it's your baby girl. You gotta treat it as if it's like a pregnant baby, and you're the daddy, and you gotta make sure, you know, you love the child, and you gotta love the thing. I love how I turned that into a complete subliminal message, so still, that's what you gotta treat this car like. The baby obviously will be your money, or, you know, part of your future, I guess you'd say. And the car is the mother who kind of, you know, that actually doesn't work like that. I mean, it could, but, you know, I have no idea how to turn that into a, ooh, okay, we didn't crash. I was adjusting my headset, by the way, because my, it's quite weird when it doesn't fit exactly in my ear. It's a little earpiece, like you see in the movies, where it's on my ear and it's in my ear. And it's literally, the microphone is next to my cheek. It's literally right before it's actually at my cheekbone. Lined up with my cheekbone, basically. That's how small it is. So, obviously, I love this thing. I will do a video on it later, but it was only a $30 mic, I like. Because obviously, I don't like wasting money on expensive mics when, you know, something cheap would do it just as good. So, I hope this is a 6 car. I do believe I bought a 6 car. Yes, I did. Okay. Let's go ahead and just, hopefully there's room in there. Let's go ahead and back up. And yeah, I really messed up, guys, with on Valentine's Day. I didn't log in on my Xbox One or my PlayStation 4. Or not my Xbox One, or not my PlayStation. I didn't log in on my Xbox One and get the, you know, the benefits, but these are some cars I have actually gotten from racing. So, the Charger is pretty much the only one I got from racing, but still, I do plan on modding most of these cars, but yeah, future things. So we're gonna leave that there, and we're gonna take our truck with us. Let's see, do we want to take our Hemi or our Dodge or our Ford? We have three types of trucks here. We have Dodge, Ford, and the Chevy. We have the Chevy Suburban right there in all red. We have our all blue Ford F-150 and our all white Dodge Ram. Honestly, I love Dodge. I'm a fan of Dodge, but sadly, actually no, I need the Dodge. It can haul. This is the only truck that can haul, by the way, that I have, so I do actually want to keep it with me. So we're going to be driving this to our house, and then we're going to take our Hummer, and I'm genuinely thinking about selling it for another vehicle, because I do like it, but of course I don't know. Plus, I am the CEO of a company as of recently, so I do want to be quite careful with it. Let's go ahead and just head over to my house. Well, I don't like driving behind that truck. Oh my god, guys, that is so much detail. I love it when GTA 5 does little detail like that. A lot of people don't realize the little detail that GTA puts into the Rockstar, not GTA. Rockstar puts into GTA 5. But there we go. Let's head home. Yeah, let's head to the house, grab the truck, and head to the warehouse. Not the warehouse, the shop. Or not the shop. I keep always calling it the wrong name. The office building, because that is a place where we're gonna be chilling for a while. You know, we're gonna be sitting there, slam our gun out on the table. So I do quite like them, honestly. I love the fact. Oh, man. Luckily, it was only just a scratch. That could have been a lot worse. Obviously, I have full coverage on this truck, but for little things like that, I always just buff them out myself. If it were a car accident, if it were a car and not a concrete pole, I would have, you know, went to the insurance company. But since it was a concrete pole, I'm not really too worried. I'll just act like I didn't even notice it until I got to the house, in which case I'll be like, I don't even know where it happened, so I'll just pay for it myself. Yeah, that's kind of stuff in real life too. Like, if I back my van into, well, I don't actually drive a van. I mean, I do because in real life I do car dealerships and I buy and sell used vans and cars, but if it's never happened with a van, ironically, even though that's always what happens with it. It's only happened with two cars, a Ford Taurus, another Ford Taurus, or a Ford, it was a Ford Police, it was a kind of Ford, it couldn't have been a Ford Taurus. Ford. It was a kind of Ford police car. I'll show you guys in a second. Let's pull up into the house. Oh boy, that was a bit too close. Pull up right here. I can pull the truck up right here. Alright, so yeah, I do love parking my trucks here and just having everything set up. Much more realistic, and as you guys know, I can always just get in my back and chill, have a couple of cigarettes, you know, drink a couple of beers, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to jump out the truck. I'm going to jump into my SUV.
Boss?
So let's go ahead and head over to the CEO building. Now, I do have an assistant, which she can always come to my house to get my truck and bring it to my, to the, you know, the office building. And I'm fine with that, but the only issue I'll have is obviously getting the thing at home, but still, let's go there. And it's called Trump Inc. Really good name for somebody who runs president and, you know, probably win. I think he might just win because of his name, you know. I'm going to triumph, stuff, you know. I'll be, oh boy. Alright, oh gosh. Okay. So we did kind of almost get no car accidents there. Luckily, there doesn't seem to be much damage to my truck or their car, so I'm sure there's not anything. I didn't think I hit them. However, we are almost there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to park in the back simply because, honestly, in the front, as nice as it is to park there considering I am CEO, I don't like it because, you know, just a little bit, in my opinion, look unprofessional to have my vehicles just parked there. If I'm leaving, I'll have my secretary bring the vehicles up to the front. But other than that, I could just always park back here by the garage and park right here. Obviously, I don't care because it's my building. But this is going to be a shorter video, by the way, because obviously I do have some other stuff to do, like writing an essay today. So sadly, that is the case. But other than that, you guys don't have too much to worry about. So let's start looking at over to the front. And I know how unprofessional this looks, but honestly, it looks more professional to just park over the sidewalk and on, you know, your walking area. So, although I am okay with parking vehicles here, I just don't want to do it myself as the CEO of this company. But yeah, let's go ahead and get inside the office. And, you know, I mean, this is what you guys wanted, so I'm not going to complain, because I do like doing these series. I just didn't think you guys liked me playing it. Considering it is GTA 5 and all the stuff you can do in GTA 5 is so much fun. But of course, eventually I will be going into public lobbies once I get the series set up. You know, once the series has its original takeoff. So, other than that, guys, today, this is the end of the day. I just want to get some more fun, a small video out there. I will try to do some Farming Simulator, but Farming Simulator is broken as of right now. So, obviously, one of my issues has been recently in Farming Simulator. I really can't play because it closes the game out every, whenever you leave it. And I don't like that because then if I leave the game after saving it, and it ends the live stream, that means I have to start a whole other live stream, and that just makes things super annoying. So, yeah, it kind of crashes the live stream as well because obviously the live stream cannot continue. So, yeah, that's issues. I will probably be doing Farming Simulator. And yeah, I'm going to make another video in a few minutes on channel talk. So other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in this video. Goodbye.